Clam, 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 clam. Yo, Tom Smith. Yo, True Island Story. Pulley pat, pulley pat. I no chicken back. You know, say I call alone me a steam fi build up me back. Pam, 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 pam. Clam, 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 clam. Them dead, them dead, them dead. True Island Story. Big up yourself.
Welcome to Jamaica, the island of real bad man. Some real dog at you, some real gang bang. No run for the fair, the not garbage man. Step up! These are the moments when everybody gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense no matter what. These are the moments when every gangster gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in a self-defense.
In Jamaica's relentless war and crime, the worst criminals end up on the True Island Stories platform. These are their stories.
Hey my peeps, apologies to those who are watching this video, and I had to take it down because Tube and them strike it, and even the video I put up with Skeng, I released it from yesterday as a breaking news from about 10 o'clock in the morning. That a Saturday, and all Sunday them they release it, so you see some things still I get a warm time, so but I'm going to just step down this and take out the picture. So all who want to see the picture, the grimy picture and a video of the pilgrim, it will go down on my page and WhatsApp, Zine. Alright, bless up. Sorry about that. So go and enjoy the video car. Some interesting thing at the end. I want to know what's going on in the world. Believe me. I'm going to take time out and do the research for you guys. So please, I'd appreciate if you guys watch the video in its entirety and leave a comment and share, alright? Yeah, because Jamaica is in more danger than we think. Welcome to True Island Stories. Before we start that story, it's a correction me gonna make. The video me show in a Shabdan thing, say a J-Man, I never him. You see me editor mess up that, but this is J-Man picture. The youth there, in a video, him get kicked up. You see me I say, yeah man, him a one a J-Man soldier them. You see me? So, that, my way in iPad. Zine, I saw badness come down one while. Tell us I'm not afraid to come correct nothing, you know. How me say over there, sir? Alright, you are going, you know, what are going. The man them dash out a pilgrim over Westmoreland, brawling, because he was a witness to a case. You see me? Yeah man, one day must after him testify, the man them go for him and catch him off guard. You see me? One day after the conclusion of the court case in which he was a witness, the bike taxi operator get knocked away in one place named Grangeville Square, and he is a 31-year-old Dedd Black Smith from a Kings Valley address in the said parish. Now you can see in the picture when I can show on YouTube, the man lay down on him back skill. It's like the bike park up Zine. Him in a white shorts and a black shirt, and him up on a red yang, and boy me I tell you that you see it. Oh, the man drop. The man not drop a ground, you know. The man not drop a ground. The bike lean up, and it's like, you know, when you sit down on your bike crossway, the bike parker, you just sit down on it. Not like you sit down on it like you ride it, you know, the bike, you know. You sit down on it like, it does like a stool. You see me saying foot hang off, and come like the man him screech up on him and come. And knock him, because I'm using bike run taxi. So when him drop now, him body slide off I seat. So now the lower part of him back dip on the bike and him head hang over. And him a look up in the sky like him a ask, Brother Jesus, what will me do? How them come knock me up? You see me, but to the kickling stay, brother, you don't know Jamaica them have a certain role. You see me, and for his bravery, why he paid his penance in blood. The man them dirt and dash him. Now as to the circumstances where go on back at that, me not really know, me can't tell you. But all who want to see it, hit them on my Patreon WhatsApp. You understand? And if you join the Patreon WhatsApp group, you have to join the Patreon. And the link to that Patreon, the main Patreon page, is in the description. When you go in at the Patreon now, you're going to see information where you need for, you know, go over the many obstacles you may have to get to the Patreon group WhatsApp, because as we may say, rather keep it a few and respectable. And we talk about economics, current affairs, crime and violence in our country, and even international topics, you understand me? So I saw it go. We not open it up to every and anybody. You see me? Only who want join it. You know what I mean? Welcome. You see me? But we keep a certain rules in there. I adhere to it because they big people in the thing. Alright, so that when I part. Now, I want to talk about a thing because you know say me have to make my people aware of what go on globally. So you don't know me have to talk in a code because the last time I got a route there, them take away channel. You see me and the whole we suffer for nearly 2 weeks, remember? And I know me still not recover from my wounds them. You see me from that attack, from the powers that be. But there's a channel me research named Nebula where it can allow me to talk freely. So I go check out that and go no more information on that. Alright. Before I go there, so this is a statement put out by the NCB where they are talking about the constant scamming that their patrons are getting.
NCB states about 12 customers of the National Commercial Bank, Jamaica NCB, have lost approximately 18 million in a smishing and phishing fraud attack over the last 10 days. Dane Nicholson, NCB's manager, Special Investigations, has told the Gleaner. Nicholson said customers are clicking on links sent via text or email disguised as NCBs. They input personal info which scammers capture. Victims get a follow-up phone call disguised as NCBs with request for a token. Scammers get on the victim's account and then transfer their funds. Phishing is a cyber fraud in which scammers try to trick persons into clicking on a link that was emailed. Smishing, however, is similar except that the link is sent as a text message. There's also vishing, VISHING, in which the fraudsters pretend they are associated with a legitimate company and telephone persons seeking personal information. So there you have it.
Now my thing is, if you had this information, why didn't you put it out to your patrons and make them aware so they can take the necessary precautions to prevent these atrocities happening to them, especially in these desolate times? Why? You have to wait till a little YouTuber like the Guru publicize it, for to take it and run with it. By them time, you know much other people get scammed. But I hope say my video, brought light to others and it was shared accordingly. So people, take the necessary precautions as alluded earlier. And I reiterate, understand? And if them can infiltrate one business organization, then they can infiltrate several others. So that's why I'm going to share my video coming to just talk about crime alone and violence, understand me? Because there's a new way I'm going to drop a video when I talk about the Pegasus. All who want to watch that, go check out that on the channel because it's a new way to scam them. If it ever drop into them, man, all are we in trouble. You understand? Because there's a new way where them can infiltrate without you even knowing. So I would advise you to go and check out that video as soon as possible. You understand me? Yeah, the Pegasus video where it says if scammers get this in them and well we get shagged. So look out for that. It did it. Go check it out. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about briefly, because sometimes we're in another world and we feel say we're secure in our own bubble, but we are so wrong. It's not even funny. We're more wronger than the double we're in a wrong. Trust me. I'm going to talk about, when I say Chin Man, I don't know me I talk about over Chin Man place and over Tai, that mean over Taiwan place in. Alright, now a looming crisis are going over there, so enough people are saying, yo, that farmer, that not affect we. Well, brother, you're wrong. I'm going to open the eyes to what go on. You understand me? Because this is more detrimental than what go on with Russian yokes, believe you me. Because if you never know, Taiwan produce 92% of the global semiconductors. What are semiconductors? Okay, let me tell you. Semiconductors are the chips that we use in our phone. The chips them will make airplane fly. The newest technology. Now, over T1, them have the best and the most purest forms of materials to make them technology. To the point where in the whole factory, if 1 grain of sand drop in one of the component, it can throw it off. People try to modify it, people try to replicate it, but to no avail. Because like to that over there, so at them have the holy grail when it comes to technology. Now you see why the big C want it. You understand me? Chin Man them want it. Because if them get figures up and invade T1, then them are going to control the market there. Now, imagine, remember, you know, when you say they're far, but this is how close. If Chinman get that in them hand, you know, and them are going to control the monopoly. And, you know, so the world of economics work off a thing what we call supply and demand. Now, when them all about the supply, the demand are going to get greater. And what them are going to do? Them are going to increase the money upon it. So, when you pay this one phone or X amount for your iPhone or a Samsung, the price are going to double and triple. And what you going to do? You have to buy it because you want it. You understand me? Now, if them get it, them are going to go miles ahead of the West in terms of technology. When we say technology, I talk about weaponry, artificial intelligence. You understand me? Now, when them do that, you know say them love conquer, and them love globalize and capitalize for other countries, facilities and them resources, because you see where them going to Africa, you see where them going with Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Jamaica, to name not even a few, but many others. You understand? And them give out loan, but them don't want back the money because them give some 99-year loan for pay back. Them don't want about that. You see me, them want the resources and the port so them can mobilize them army and them arsenals in a moment's notice. Control the seas, because once you control the sea and the air, trust me, half of the battle has been won. Now, with over T1, you have several islands over there, so I'm going to a brief history. You see, in 1949, there was a big uprising over Chinaman place between Chiang Kai-shek, you see me, who was a communist, them call it the ROC, and then you have the PLO, which is the, you see me, that are the People's Republic, you see me, organization over China, PLC, one of the them it name, you see me. So, you'd have a big civil war going over there, so. Now, the other side did win that are the PLO, them drive out the ROC, that are Chiang Kai-shek. So, when them do know, when them escape, them go over Taiwan. You see me, I say, and them form them own identity and them turn to the way of democracy, which is the way where Europe and the West adapt. You understand? Now, why is T1 important? Because, you see, most of the place them where China get them oil, it have to come through several straits, several sea passage over China, over Chinaman place. You see me, so you see if nothing jump off, USA and T1 can cut off the supply route there and choke them. You see me, choke Chinaman them in oblivion and make them have to surrender. You see me, I say, and over T1 now, the country it rugged, so you can't run in like how you run in, like how rush run in pan yokes. No, it's set up different. It's very mountainous and the terrain come like over Afghanistan. You see me, so even though T1 have 23 to 27 million in them population, over China have 1.7 billion. You understand? And they are expected to reach their peak in terms of GDP in 2027. After that, the hunger way can go down. Remember, over China, they manufacture, so they depend on consumers, and the majority of their consumers are from the West. So them want go take over T1, because them would get the tech. You see me, I say, and it would make them a superpower. Now, this is the negative effect this would have on USA and the West. Now, when they take with the tech, who are going to be superior when it comes to advanced weapons? Who? Think about it. Who? Now, when they raise up the price, once it affect the West, remember, Jamaica in the West and all of the Caribbean island them in the West. You understand me? So, it is important. It's important. And another thing again, you see, if them get over T1, now them are going to control the sea. You understand me? Which is the whole of the South China Sea, the whole of the South Pacific there. So now, this is the danger. Them can launch them sub from over there, so in the water, and launch it. Them are going nearer to the West. You understand? You see where me I go with this? Now, if them go sub up and in the West and go and launch and nukes. Once it drop all of Miami, the whole of the Caribbean are going to feel that, The whole of the Caribbean are going to feel that. You understand? Because the radiation are going to go up in the sky, and then the plumes, which them call ash, are going to fall back down. You see me, I say, and the breeze are going to carry it in the whole of the Caribbean nation. Are we equipped to defend ourselves? from such elements, from such damaging and destructive elements. We are not. So when you don't think we're safe, I'm sorry for be the bearer of bad news, but we're not safe. So USA success, our survival depends on Europe's success for defend democracy. Or we get shagged because nobody feel like said true with the Jamaica and they jump off. Once them start launch nukes, we dead. Alright, food supply. Remember, it will affect the food supply because when the radiation drop back on the earth, it's unirrigable. You can't plant nothing. You can't plant nothing. And that will have a lasting effect for years. You understand me? So that's how bad it is, my people. That's how bad it is. You see me? So USA, believe me, if China man them go so boom and go invade, US now have no choice but to defend them militarily, put boots on the ground, which in them never do. Them now have no choice to lock off the airspace because USA can't reply in a 2 days because them set up them large airbase there so over Japan. You understand? And now if US can go so boom and defend them, now that I go cripple ties with other countries worldwide where USA have close relation. Because they might say, alright, we're not going to defend over Ukes. Although Ukes is not a part of NATO. And now T1, we can't defend we, man. So you know what happen? The rest of the world are going to side with the China man them. You understand? And a problem, I remember, over this, you might say, yeah, them the far, but for them lifestyle different. Right now, over there, remember, then cut off Facebook. Then cut off this, then cut off that. You can't have, you see all if your youth would go viral on Instagram or child star or you can't make money. No, them take away your freedom. Someone who have them big rich house in the hill, a beach in a man come live in that man and take that and share up that man. And you can't do nothing. We can't do nothing. All we are ball Andrew give resources. I take that man. When them taking a brother, them not left nothing for nobody, You don't think a joke me I make? Alright, say 95% of the world piracy with regards to fishing at them man the response it. Yeah man, them go everywhere man. Go thief people fish with them big boat and you can't do nothing. And that is wrong. Yeah, that is wrong. Even our T1 them a do it. Send them ship go fish and the little fisherman, them all our little fisherman, them would have suffer. Because them that take out the whole of resources, them that rinse with dry. So that are where they on the horizon where we not see. Them a come for everything because them a do it already. You see how some niggas scammer over there and make their money. You better bury that. Because them a come take that. Them a come take that. Wipe out your history. We have to start learn. We better start learning to speak China man from now. We better start. Think a joke me I make. Everything I'm telling you, if you don't believe it, go and research it. Alright? So, everything we are going globally, it will have a direct or an indirect effect on us, our way of life, our democracy, and our freedom. Now, another time for a war with one another. The government supposed to educate the people and the future and make them take preparation. The world are head towards a global recession. You understand me? And our leaders not tell the people because guess what? They don't want them bomb rush and go buy out everything and this and that. But if you don't do it, you just delay the inevitable. And when it reach the people, them could have linked them people are foreign and go and save up. You see me I say? Now another time to go do extravagant spending. Because remember, in a time of crisis, the government have a thing where you call something under that domain where them can seize every asset and use it towards infrastructure and defense. Them can take it, them call it imminent domain. Imminent domain. Take away your land. I don't think I love that. Alright, go look it up if you think I have that. Take away your thing, man. You know that going over rush, man. Every country have that, man. Yeah, man. You have all $1 million in them say you can't get more than 10,000. You can't get more than that. What you going to do? Go in there with go different. And if them take over, them take everything. You understand? So, if you can split up on an asset, have some sickness and have cash in and liquidate some of the thing. Now another time for buy stocks. When I do my live, I check in, man. And check in on the Patreon. You understand me? Alright, bless up on yourself. I eat that for now, people. You see me? One love. Stay out of trouble. I walk good. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, merch on the perch. And remember, the book, The Darker Side of Paradise. There. If you want it exclusive, $50 per copy, just link me. So you don't forget through the hustle, alright? Relevant book, man. Relevant book, man. I'm going to know, say, yo, if me go through it, you can go through it and come out at the other end of the spectrum. Tall, strong, like a phoenix out of the ashes, like an acorn to an oak tree, mighty oak tree, alright? But if you choose to pick up the gun or the knife, then there's a chance you might end up in True Island Stories. What will you choose?
Bully, black, dirty, rock kid. Anywhere we go, me say we bad. Jamaican. Anywhere we go, me say we bad. Jamaican. Four corner that fully bad like a Satan. Tell some of that country, no fuck with the nation. Anywhere we go, me say we bad. Jamaican. Anywhere we go, me say we bad. Jamaican. Better than the failure we're going over Vietnam. Tell some of that country, tell some of that. Full of track star musical elevation. If a badness, we not take violation. Why yes, them say come like the one that the holy girl in the man. I hear you feel. Question, what will you choose? Lego the gonna come and TIS news. What will you choose? Cry peace or dead in the field. What will you choose? Lego the gonna come and CVM news. What will you choose? Choose, blues. Don't say God with the touch. Nighttime them run out fully dark. Lands on one another, everything a sparks. But who are the piranha? Which one are the shark? Moon the black rims, but the cat same soft. And I estimate the pass and get them at dark. Screamers and YG man them a war. Whole place fuck up from them gone with the boss. Scared them bridge dream a rock man dark. Whole place someone from them like a playboy. When the man drop and who get the joy? Panties, you turn star, but what will you choose? Lego the go that come Panties news. So what will you choose? Cry peace or dead in the feud. What will you choose? Lego the go that come CVM news. So what will you choose? Cry peace or dead in the feud. What will you choose? What will you choose? What will you choose? What will you choose? Charlie wa black down Rockfort. Mikey Pelp, dead in a boat. No drop but him badness a good. Jet clean, make enough man afraid for God. Chubby Jed and Pogo out of sort. Not to mark than you enough man them out. Junglist them we kill it then go burn down your house. Sailing not entertaining, not thump none of mouth. Well, you do the crime then, you do the time. Can't escape, you can't blur the line. I choose the fifth and tear off the sign. Man, you can't mix up looks, man, with up a film. Marcel Portmore lone assassin. One motion, put the code bada bing. Rockport rise the four at the god that I sing. What will you choose? Lego the gonna come and TIS news. What will you choose? Cry peace or dead in the feud. What will you choose? Lego the gonna come and CVM news. What will you choose? Choose, blues.